Okay, so I have 3 days to transform my daughter's very, very not so pretty bedroom. So we bought this house 6 months ago, and it was winter, it was cold, and we really never had time to do anything. So this is her very green room, which she hates. So in this video, I am going to show you how I'll transform this room in 3 days. So first thing I did, of course, is to get rid of all the furniture. I'm going to get rid of all the lights. They had lights. We have these ugly tiles on the ceiling, but I'll do that at a later date. The wall is beadboard. So of course, first thing you always have to do before you start painting is to clean every surface thoroughly. So I clean the doors, clean the walls, clean the floors, and the baseboards. So I use TSP alternative. That's 1 part water and 1 liter of water and 1 part of the solvent. So always what you want to do is cover the whole floor, and I did that with drop cloths before I applied the first layer of primer. As you can see the green bleeding through because it was too much green. I added a second layer of primer, but really I shouldn't have because I use high quality Benjamin Moore paint, and you'll see when I start painting the wall color with Benjamin Moore, I literally had it complete coverage with just one coat of paint. So I painted the doors as well with primer because I will be changing the colors of the doors. So this is the feature wall. It's a very light pink color, and also Benjamin Moore. This is the Ben line, which is maybe second of the top of the line, one of the paints. As you can see, I painted the feature wall and the door and the closet doors. I painted all the way down to the baseboard. So here again is Benjamin Moore, which is my favorite paint because the coverage is amazing, and it is expensive, but then you get very good results. So she was talking about bubble colored pink. So I kind of asked her what color she would want it for her room, and I told her we'll be remodeling her room in December, but this was done just this past end of May into June. She was away on a journey, on a trip to school trip, and so we only had 3 days to do this before she came back. Those were the old doorknobs, and we're going to be replacing them with some amazing new doorknobs, as well as a closet door. This old school knob will be replaced also with this nice black knob. So this is day 2. I have already painted the wall. I used 2 coats of paint, and it's dry. And now I'm just going to install the curtain rods. So I'm using double rods. So one curtain rod will be for the shears, and the second one will be for her drapes. So as you can see, we have 2, one on the back for the shears and the one in the front for the blackout curtains. These are brand new windows that we just installed 2 weeks ago. So the whole room is just looking amazing so far. So I got this from Amazon. She wanted gold accents in her room. Although the grommets on the curtains are a silver color, you can't really tell when it's hanging up in the on this. And you can see I put the rods almost all the way to the ceiling to give an illusion that their windows are taller than they actually are. So also I wanted to give her a nice dresser. I found this at an antique store. This is actually very good wood. It's all wood. There's no veneer on this piece of furniture. And since I was going to paint it, I also cleaned it very thoroughly inside and on the outside. All the drawers, it was very dusty when I got it from the antique store. So I cleaned it, then I wait for it to dry, and then I just paint it using Fusion paint, which has very good coverage, as you can see. Just one coat, and you can see it actually covers very well. So I just taped the side because I want to leave the top as a natural brown color. I'm going to varnish it with a clear coat varnish. And this side is, I think it's called limestone. So yeah, this is limestone fusion paint. It's almost very light cream, almost white color. As you can see, it has very good coverage. You can barely see the wood behind it. And these are the inside of the drawers. I usually, when I do my furniture, I will use shellac. It's just some kind of moisturizer that you put inside to just give your drawers new life. So I just made sure that the inside of the dresser and inside all the drawers, all the sides, the bottom and the front was completely saturated using this shellac. It's a Bullseye Zinza product. So you want to do it from, I like to do it outside where there's a lot of fresh air, but I'm also wearing a mask, one of those masks you wear when you're sanding. And this is day 3. The cabinet is done. And I just wanted to spruce it up with a little bit of gold accent floral pattern. Because like I told you, the room has some gold accents. Of course, you want to make sure that the floor is covered with your drop cloth so you don't have paint all over the place. As you can see in the background, you can see that the paint goes all the way to the baseboard. So the wall and the baseboard have been painted pink. Then we want to use as much of the wall space as possible. So this room is going to have lots of floating shelves. But this is Sunday and our daughter's coming back today. We only have about 5 hours left before she gets home. So we're not going to be able to do all the shelves today, but that will be the goal. And this is what it looks like painted. And so, of course, we have to get her bed headboard. She has a twin bed, but there's no headboard. And so we're putting that together. We just nicely finished 3/4 inch plywood and some 2x4s. And this is what the bedroom looks like. So we have new hardware on the door. I think it looks amazing. So we have a gold and black cloak. We have a gold mirror. We have the curtains up. I got a new bedding set that matches the room. And then we have our floating shelves. We have the headboard, which we completed just in time and just put a clear coat of varnish on it. So overall, this entire makeover cost me about $600. And the most expensive thing, two things, was the paint, because I used top quality Benjamin Moore paint, and bedding set, which was 129. So this would be her study area. She get all her pencils. She's planning to be a nurse, so we want to make sure that she has space for all her homework and projects. She also is a dancer, so we have her dancing medals and this pegboard here, so she can, use it for reminders. And there we have her lamp on the side and her first doll ever. And that's a picture of her when she was about a week old. And we can't wait. I'm just actually about to go pick her up at the bus. But this is what the room looks like. You can see that the wall color, the trim color, and the door colors are different. Was an expensive mirror from dollar store, and I just painted it with the gold color. Hope you enjoyed the video.